Happy Wednesday, y'all. Daily Dose of Hope coming to you again. We're so happy to be with you. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Bill. We're sitting here wearing our Red Sox national shirt. I'm so excited. At some point here in the next couple of months, baseball will begin, and I'm excited.
Always a good thing. Rivalry is building, and we're kind of talking about this week, not rivalry as much as contention that there can be sometimes when people in our lives have struggles forgiving us. We've been talking about that for the last couple days.
And Bill, I want you to know that I forgive you and the Red Sox for hiring Alex Cora back when we didn't get to hire our coach back.
And I forgive you for cheating and winning the World Series. Ow, that wasn't necessary, was it?
That was mean, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
hurtful.
hurtful.
It was true, though.
Let's dive into the scriptures today and talk about this issue. 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 3 and 4. Bear with me as I read this to you. I want you to hear it. It's important. By His divine power, God has given us everything we need for living a godly life. We have received all of this by coming to know Him, the one who called us to Himself by means of His glory and excellence. And because of His glory and excellence, He has given us great and precious promises. These are the promises that enable you to share His divine nature and escape the world's corruption caused by human desires. What does this talk to about how we unforgiveness of others in our lives?
Yeah, what it says to me is this. Ultimately, I move forward in life, not because you forgive me, but because He's forgiven me. I have a relationship first and foremost with Him. He has forgiven me. The moment I confess, He forgives. And I would long for a relationship that has been fractured by my sin to be repaired by forgiveness. But the reality is, even if that other person never forgives me, I'm going to be okay because I'm okay with Him. And I'll be sad, and I may grieve, and I may feel regret, and all sorts of emotions there. But I will be okay because the one that really, really matters has forgiven me, and my relationship with Him is intact, and it is real, and it is enough to sustain me. It's not just enough to sustain me, it gives me, that relationship with Jesus gives me everything. I need for life and godliness.
That's amazing.
Peter says.
After 20 years of walking with hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of people who struggle with addiction, do you see a pattern that most people struggle more with the way others treat them versus their relationship with God?
Well, I think I'd say this. Oftentimes it's easiest to do the forgiveness transaction with God. It's sometimes very difficult to forgive ourselves.
That's big.
It really, really is. And then we're powerless over the other person. I can't make you forgive me. No matter how bad I want it, no matter how bad I need it, I can't make you forgive me. So that's difficult as well. God's going to forgive me because He's God, and that's in His nature. I struggle to forgive myself, and I can't make you forgive me. So those are far more difficult to work through, and less guarantees there in those. I can guarantee, I can take it to the bank, according to Peter, God will forgive me, and God will help me.
So the message of the day is, in your pain, in your disillusionment, in all of that, snuggle up to your Father who forgives you and empowers you.
Absolutely.
Let's do some more of this, huh? Let's talk again on Thursday. Why don't you like, subscribe, do all those things that happen below us here, and tell someone about us. We'll see you tomorrow.